Gonzo Boogie here again for part 2 of my rare and out-of-print horror DVDs. And I'm just going to continue where I left off. Next up I have Them, which is the 1950s science fiction film about the giant ants. And this is just great from the atomic age of science fiction films. I love this movie. This one goes like new on Amazon for $50 and used for $15. So pretty pricey on this, but I know you can get it in a 2-pack. I think for a little bit cheaper. Here we have my Dr. Jekyll and Mr Hyde 2-pack. This actually comes with 2 versions of the film, one from 1932 and one from 1941. And the one from 1932 is actually directed by Victor Fleming, who was the director of Wizard of Oz. So just really cool, and I would recommend that one. Just a really good film. Probably my favorite version of Dr. Jekyll and Mr Hyde. And this one goes for $30 new and $15 used. So not too bad, but still a little bit pricey. Next up here we have Silent Night, Deadly Night 1 and 2. And this is the out-of-print Anchor Bay 2-pack, which is from 2003, I think. And this is a pretty cool 2-pack. You can get this now released from a different company, I think Image or something like that. But this Anchor Bay one goes for $40 new and like around like $10 used. You can probably get a little bit cheaper, maybe a little bit more than that, depending on the condition. And this is just a pretty cool 2-pack. Both movies are alright. The second one is extremely cheesy. Alright, next up we have Suspiria, which is an Argento classic. And this is just the basic Anchor Bay single disc edition. And this is just a great film. One of my favorite horror movies ever. And this one goes for new now. $40 and used it goes for like $10. And we have a couple more Argentos. Inferno, which is great also. And this one on Amazon right now goes for $25 new and $10 used. So I'm not too expensive on this one, but it's still out of print, a little hard to come by. And Phenomena, this is again the Anchor Bay one. All my Argentos are the Anchor Bay editions. And this one is $50 new and $30 used. And again, this is a really good Argento film. It's got Donald Pleasance in it. And I would highly recommend this one. Next up here I have Opera, another Argento film. And again, this one is really cool. And this one goes for, on Amazon right now, $40 new and $10 used. This is one of my favorite Argentos, and I would highly recommend this one, especially if you're just getting into Argento's movies and you've seen Suspiria. I feel like this one would be a good one to follow it up. I just really like this one. One of my favorite films from him. Alright, next up I have this Demons 2-pack, which comes with the 2 Demons films, and I love both of these movies. Just 2 of my favorite 80s horror movies in general. This is the Argento gift set edition, which is pretty cool. It's a 2-pack of both movies. And this one on Amazon right now goes for like $60 new and $25 used, so pretty expensive on that. And this is another one of my Argento gift sets I have, and this has 2 of his movies, Tenebra, or Tenebra. I can't pronounce this movie's name right, so sorry for anybody who actually knows how to pronounce this movie's name. And Deep Red, which was an early Argento movie. And this one goes for, on Amazon right now, $40 new and $20 used. Alright, next up we have this Frozen Terror VHS I have, which this is actually one of the only horror VHSs I have that's really worth any money. And I just think this is a great looking tape. I mean, just the cover of this tape is awesome. But this is actually a release of Lamberto Bava's movie Macabre. This is just like a budget VHS tape release, but this edition I couldn't find on Amazon, and on eBay I actually found it going used for $80. So I don't know the new price on this one, but I do know that this is probably an expensive VHS if you have it brand new. But just a unique tape and one of my favorites in my VHS collection. Alright, next up we have The Beyond, which is the last horror movie I have to show that is that I own that's really worth any money, and that's rare. And this copy of Beyond is pretty cool, and it goes for $30 new and like $15 used, so not too bad. But again, it's Anchor Bay, and this is a great Lucio Fulci movie, and one of my favorites from him. This and Zombie are just really fun to watch every once in a while. Alright, next up I just had a couple music DVDs and VHSs I wanted to show real quick that are also out of print. I have this Blondie Live DVD, which on Amazon goes for $70 new and $30 used. So this one is pretty rare now. I remember I bought this I think for like $25 new. This is a Blondie video DVD. It has all their music videos on it, and this is a really cool DVD. And this one on Amazon goes for $30 new and $15 used. And again, just a really cool a really cool DVD. I also have the VHS with all their videos on it, which is also kind of expensive too. But this one is really cool, the DVD, and I think I paid like only like $10–15 used for this. Next up I have a Blondie VHS of Eat to the Beat, and this actually has a video for every song off the Blondie album Eat to the Beat, which is really cool if you're a Blondie fan like me. And this VHS actually goes for $200 new and $20 used, and I actually got this out of a trade with someone I used to know, so I got a pretty good deal on this. Alright, and last here is my Smiths Complete Picture DVD, which Smiths are my favorite band, and this is their video DVD. And this right now on Amazon goes for $45 new and $15 used. I actually got this for Christmas, so just awesome. One of my favorite presents I got this year. So those are all my out of print and rare DVDs. I actually have more, but they're just not worth that much, you know, because most of the Anchor Bays are out of print now and hard to find. So I mean, you can consider most of those out of print and rare, but they're just not worth that much because there's so many copies and stuff like that. So again, if you like the video, leave a thumbs up or leave a comment, or do both, or whichever you want to do. And thanks for watching.